Then I sat at a table of women. Pastor Kathy invited me over one day for breakfast, and I'm like, okay, well, what's this breakfast gonna be like? What are you serving? Should I make something? I love breakfast, and breakfast is so hard for me to go anywhere. And it's funny, because as Shar spoke, that was me, like, I'll say yes to you, but I'll find a reason to say no. And if you say no to me, oh, I'm jumping on that bandwagon so quick. Can we reschedule? We sure can. I'm all about that. So I woke up that morning and I started getting ready, and I started like, I don't feel like going. I don't want to go. And just like, but it's Pastor Kathy. And you don't say no to Pastor Kathy, right? So I showed up, and I remember, and there's women from all generations at this table, and I remember telling myself, like, you would have never sat at this table before. The old you would have never showed up. I would have stayed. I would have stayed home and made an excuse not to show up that day. And that day, I watched so many women just pour into each other, and pour into each other in a way I had never experienced before. Women were open. They opened their hearts right there at that table. And rather than competing with one another, which I feel culture wants us to compete with one another. Culture wants me to look at you and size you up. Culture wants me to judge you. Culture wants you to judge me, right? Culture wants to keep us apart. That's the enemy, brewing in culture and using culture against us, right? We don't need to compete. He knows the power of women. And when women get in a group like this, and he's trying to stop